Hello everybody and welcome again to another episode of Conan Exiles. As we all know, our brimstone days are numbered on the PvP server, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing a updated guide to the Fragments of Power locations in the Unnamed City for you all. So let's get cracking. I'm in single player just so that I can show you that they're all there. No other reason, and plus it's going to take a bloody long time to climb all these places, so I've switched over to single player. We'll have a little bow, we'll switch on the admin panel and we'll go into flight mode so you can all see. I have checked this on official as well, and I got 16 fragments of power yesterday without fighting a single boss. And today we are going to be doing a guide of every single location that I know to where they can spawn in. Just bear in mind, if they're not here in this video, they will be, but it takes 12 hours for the server to be live before all of these chests will spawn in, and they're all on separate time as all of these boxes as well, so I'll show you the location, but if they're not there, just go there yourself on your server and you may be pleasantly surprised. I can assure you that all of these spawns are still valid in 2019 because I got them all yesterday. Total 22 there are now of fragments that you can get in one run of the Unnamed City if you're lucky enough. So we'll put our map on first, and if you want to pause the video there, all of those chest locations there are all the Fragment of Power spawn locations. We, as you can see, are bottom right, and we're going to be starting from here and working our way up all the way through, showing you all the different spawns and where they're going to be situated with regard to the levels high and low. So let's get cracking, no more talking, and let's show you. So the first one is the bottom right hand side of the city, as you can see here. If you zoom right in, you'll see I've marked it about halfway down this little bridge area here. I don't believe this one is actually here at the moment, but so you can get a bit of perspective, there's 3 enemies there. You can jump over the back, and if you jump over the back and go past the first one, there's nothing. If you get the second one, there should be a box somewhere, I believe. There's one. No, the first one has got the box, look there. So use that as a reference. Then there's the second area, which is usually nothing. But if you go back to the third one, and in this little flat plateau here, it's not here currently, but it will spawn on the floor there. So there's your first one. I apologise that that's not there, but yeah, as I say, 12 hours from the server being live before they actually spawn in. From there, there's the first one, down here. The second one will spawn here. If you look on the map, I've marked it just there. For a reference point for you all, there's the Relic Hunter Treasure Seekers that most people farm. So if you look just behind it, you'll see there's a little ditch that goes up into a sand dune. And literally here, it will be sat, buried in the sand, right there. So there's your second one. Right, on to the third one. Third one is in the aviary, the albino bat demon place. And if you come over here, you'll see the bat demon there. You'll see a chest behind it. And if you look here on this pillar, you can climb up, you can literally climb up, land on that, and it gives you some stamina back. You can climb up here. If you're struggling to climb, I will mention something that I figured out yesterday. If you climb from this corner or any corners, you can usually get up, because just lately, if there's an overhang like this, it will push you off. So if you climb up the corners, it tends to get you up there pretty well. And the third one will be on top of there. I can't believe none of these are bloody spawned in, to be honest. I know there's a fair few of them that have spawned in though. So the next one is here, which is at the Citadel nearly. So we'll go over here, and I believe this one is usually, where is it? Let's have a look. I think it's somewhere halfway up, but there is one inside as well. See, there's a loot chest there. There's the Relic Hunters there, and I have noticed that if you have a quick look around where there's skeletons praying, or there's what's it called, Relic Hunters loitering about the place, you will find that wherever there's a point of interest for stuff like that, you will find a fragment of power usually as well. It's like sort of a marker. I believe that one spawns there, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. Just having a quick look around. There's nothing there. Yeah, I think it should be. It's either there or it's there, but I know it's on the back end. So if you're looking at the front from here, you want to go up on the front right, you want to come over here, and yeah, it'll spawn there actually. I remember it now, it's there. So on your map there for that one, literally where I've marked it, as you can see, back left hand corner on the map, there will be your fourth. So now we're on to the fifth, and we'll come down here. Everybody should know about this one because this one's pretty simple. There's a dragon down in this area here, and usually if you're lucky enough there will be one spawn there in that crevice right there, but as I've said, I'm showing you all of the ones that haven't spawned in just for the location guide. The sixth one is over here, and this one's a bit sneaky because you can come over here and you can look around all this area to try and find it, and you won't find it. This one took me a while yesterday to find. So if you come up and you have a little look there, there's a bridge, right? If you look in this hole and you jump down on the left hand side, let's put a torch on, you will see down in here, look, pop, relic fragment. There we go. So there's a fragment of power. That's the sixth one. And bear in mind there is also 5 bosses in the Unnamed City, mini bosses, and they all drop fragments of power as well. So there's 16 here possible to find, and there is also 5 to get from the bosses. So from there you want to come over to the Red Mother, and as we all should know, there can be one spawn behind the Red Mother. There's a box there and it will spawn on that platform there. And then from the Red Mother we should be able to find the one above it. So there's the Red Mother. If you look immediately above it, go all the way up to the top, and then look there, there is another one. Well, that's not one, shit, never mind. It is there though, it is here, somewhere here. I could assure you I have got this one as well. Yeah, it is, I swear, it's on the top of this. I thought that was it then. It's the wrong size box, I think. Yeah, it's just a normal loot chest box, but there is one that spawns up there. So have a look there as well. From there, the Red Mother is there. So in relation to the Red Mother, we want to then go over here, and there's 3 towers just there. It's usually on top of that one. So if we have a look, yeah, there's one. There's another one. Relic fragment. So if you just check all of these areas on your own server, I can pretty much guarantee you that you will find a fair few of them. And there's another one here. So there's a fair few near the Red Mother. So there's one behind her, there's one at the top there, there's then another one here, there's then another one on that one, and then when we go over to this side there should possibly be another one. Is that the one I've marked up there? Yeah, it is. So the next one's going to be over here. These 2 towers on the front there, it's usually on this one, on the left. So if you go over here, it's usually sat on the top there, next to the chest. Where else is the one? Is that it? Was that it for that location? I don't know. Let's have a look. There's that one there. Yeah, it would be. It would be on that pillar, and I did find that one yesterday as well. It just went night time as I found that one actually, I remember it well. Then this little monument here, this one took me a while as well because I assumed it would be on the top, but it's actually not. It's on the floor, and it's on the back left end near this dead tree, and if memory serves, it either spawns there or it spawns in this crevasse here, this little dugout. So you can find one there. And again, as I say, look, skeleton's praying, so it's letting you know that there's something of interest to go and have a look for. So there's another one. And then from there you can go by the archives straight up this end, and then if you look, there's the obelisk, and then there's this bridge here. If you jump up here and look down to the side, you'll see Skeleton Serpent Man, and just here there's another one, so we can grab that there. From this side we have then got another one above here, I believe. Now this one's a real pest for me, because I found it once and then it hasn't been back since, so either everybody knows about it and I was unlucky enough to get the to not get it to spawn on the single player server so far. So if you look again, as I say, we've got all the relic hunters sat over here, we've got a chest there, we can come up the side here, and I believe, don't think that one's on the top of that one. I don't think it is, because I've marked it a bit off centre. So it may be, it's either there, or possibly a bit further down about here. But don't write this one off. It is a nightmare to find, but it does spawn there, I can guarantee that. I climbed up there, jumped over here, jumped up there, and I think I went up the statue, and I believe it was either here, here, or here. So just bear that in mind and search the back left end. There is chests everywhere in the Unnamed City. It's usually silver and gold and the like. So it's a good farm for if you're looking for gold and silver as well. I mean, personally I use the volcano and the silver mine, but each to their own. And from this one you can have a look literally around the wall. It goes all the way around there, and then this little building here, there is one over here as well. So we can come over here and we can have a look, and if memory serves, this one is pretty simple to find. If you know where to look, obviously. They're all bloody simple to find if you know where to look. But I've said that now, and I'm probably not going to find it. Right, give me a second. It should be... let me think. Where did I find this one? Where have I marked it on my map? Give me some... Right, is it further over to the right? Is it on this side? It might be. Don't know. That one, I do know. I do remember seeing that one. It is actually spawned in, but I can't bloody find it for some reason. They're usually not too difficult to find it, to see when you know where you're looking. So as long as you place those map markers right, you can usually get it bob on. Let me just have a quick scout up and down this building. Again, as I've said previously, if you can't find it, just seriously, just look around the area, because they're in the stupidest locations, some of them. Some of them are on the floor, some of them are hiding around, they're not actually ever hiding around ads though, like NPCs. They're usually on their own. So just bear that in mind too. This one's been an elusive little shite bag, isn't it? Right, well, I can promise you there is one on this tower. Can't really remember where. I know it's probably on the back end. I swear this one was here as well. This is all from finding them and marking them on official. So I'm just going off memory, and I might be looking for it and it may not even spawned. So bear that in mind. Oh, there we go. There it is. Right, there. Brilliant. I knew that one was pretty simple to find. So looking at it from this side, over here, looking there. There we go. Perfect. Is the other one the same place, I wonder? No, it's not. See what I mean? They hide them in loads of weird, funky places, and I love hunting for these. And most people seem to think there's only like 3, 5, but I can pretty much guarantee you there is 16. There is 16 in the world to find. So we have done that one, that one. Did we do that one? Yeah, that was that one at the base there. Right, now the next one then is the this dodgy little one there. You probably see that one and wonder like, well, where's that then? Well, I thought the same, but if you look here, there's two little entrances either side there, right? So if you go in, there's a 3 skull snake in here. There he is, little demon. He's got a box behind him, a skeleton key, but then if you verge to the left and you look in this corner, there's one usually sat there as well. And if you look on the map, you will see that that's exactly where I've marked it, on the left hand side, somewhere there. So just bear in mind they're not all on the ground level, but there is 16 of them, and they're pretty bloody simple to find, they really are. After you're used to it. I mean, I know where they all are, and I'm trying to do a guide to show people, and I'm still not bloody finding them. But I'm saying them easy to find. So yeah, just bear that in mind, that you can get 16, and it is a real big help, especially when you come now and you go over to this area, which I'm going to be doing a video on quite shortly as well. Come past the obelisk, go into the archives, if you don't get stuck like a melon, and then, oh, that's tasty. Why haven't you rendered in? Thank you. Come down into the archives. There should be a guy stood there, but apparently on single player he's not there for me. Don't know why. Cartographer, do you care to spawn in, my dude? Okay, maybe not. Well, that's useful. I was going to show you the new weapon oils as well, because you need 5 fragments of power to go to the cartographer and purchase a weapon oil. Memories of Oils, I believe the scroll is called. And you go in there, you give him 5 fragments of power, and he gives you another scroll, but he's not spawning in for me. That's bloody typical, isn't it? Right, never mind then. So yeah, that's the Fragments of Power guide that I know to. There's probably more, but probably not actually. I think there is only currently, what's it called? I think there's only 16 in the world, and there's 5 from the bosses. But just so you all are aware that you can get 16 of them, and I'll put the map up again there for you all. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I think I might have missed one, 16, there should be 16, and then 5 from the bosses. Yeah, anyway, I've already done the boss guide on the Unnamed City. I may do an updated variant considering the majority of them have moved. But I thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's not a raid video. I will try and get onto that as soon as I possibly can. But until then, thank you all for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, peeps. See you in a bit.